dealing with a force that cannot be stopped. All competition left in the dust. By the time we're done, you're gonna notice us. And you can be sure that you get more than you bargained for. And we'll win this war, 'cause we've got something worth fighting for. And now we're done. What we want, and it's on to the next one. PWA, bring everyone flesh, come on. And now we're done. And now we're
done. 16 competitors. 2 brackets. Only one will stand victorious. This is the PWA Premiership. something worth fighting for.
Welcome everyone to the PWA Premiership for another week. It's great to have you with us again. I have no idea what that was. My name is Andrew Rose. With me, my co-host Chris Gale. Chris, we are 1 week away from the season finale. This is an important point for Block B.
Block B, round 6, Rose, I agree. 1 week away from the season finale, but pretty much every match tonight counts. This is critical, this is exciting, this is the PWA Premiership.
It's a huge night of matches coming up leading into the season finale. Let's take a look at how Block B is sitting currently. On the top of Block B on 7 points, Jessica Troy, Matt Rogers and Lyrebird Luchi all sitting on 7. Right behind them on 6 points is Matty Wahlberg. Behind them, Fudge and Townsend on 4 points. Jack J. Bonza on 3 and Jude the Dude London on 2. A huge night of matches coming up. Let's get down to the ring now and get it started.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and has a 10-minute time limit. Introducing the first competitor.
Have you ever met someone who's a fan of PWA that doesn't like this song? It's possibly the greatest entrance song in PWA.
The leader of the Purple
the greatest
Nation,
song of all time, Rose.
the Arm Collector, and the PWWA Champion, Jessica Troy.
Greenhouse Jack there pointing out your PWWA champion, Jessica Troy, having an incredible premiership so far, sitting at the top on 7 points. And Chris, we have a massive match to start off tonight. She's going up against Matt Rogers, also on 7. This is crucial going into the season finale.
And her opponent.
Referee Nick there getting another handshake from the mannequin arm that I'm terrified of. And here comes a man who has freight trained his way through this premiership. And really, who can stop a man that size?
Making his way to the ring, representing Speed Force, Full Force, Matt Rogers.
I mean, look at the size of the man, Chris.
I know, Rose. Talk about out of the blocks quickly tonight with the first match being Troy and Rogers. Crucial here, both co-leaders of the Premiership.
Did Matt Rogers eat a whole roast to himself at Christmas? A bit too much Christmas pud? He's looking even bigger. Huge. What a monster, and what a monster 7 points we have so far in the tournament for Matt Rogers.
Yeah, he's a venison guy, Rose. I'd say he ate a whole deer.
It's referee Nick here, checks the boots of Rogers, and we are set. I know I say this a lot in this premiership, but I mean it. This could be a main event anywhere in this country. These two competitors both sitting on 7 points. We'll see how we start off here. Jessica Troy not scared at all. And like that, Rogers sends Jessica back. She won't like that. You've got to give it to her, Chris. She is brave. She is a brave competitor. That's why she's the PWA champion. Rogers almost hesitant to fight Jessica Troy here. It's like trying to chop down a big oak tree. Like that, Rogers just sends Jessica Troy to the mat.
Troy, of course, last up loser to Jimmy Townsend, Rose. So I think you can see a little bit of the frustration in her demeanour at the moment. And,
I think you're right. She's stewed over the holidays about that one. She wants to get back on the winning foot. But she's got to go up against someone who has just torn through this tournament. What an impressive premiership that Matt Rogers has had so far.
Can you imagine Jessica Troy's Christmas rose when she opened a present and says your next match is against Matt?
Not an easy one. You have to get out of the way of leg drops like that to survive it. The running Meteora into Rogers. But again, he's so quickly back to his feet. Jessica Troy is going to have to pull all the bag of tricks out to even get this man off his feet. She is just laying into him there.
Okay, Hicks, this is vintage Troy coming from turnbuckle to turnbuckle.
Whoa, and there's the boot. Rogers scouted it. And like that, the amount of punishment Jessica just dished out to Rogers. One boot and she's out.
No, she's not well, Rose. She's not well at all.
I mean, that boot could end your career. And like that, Rogers wants to call it. He's going for his patented pump handle slam here. It's won him so many points in this premiership. Jessica Troy's got to look out. Smart by her. The flip over the top, going for the Fujiwara. She wants to steal that arm. The arm collector in her happy place. Just going to town on Rogers' left arm. Whoa, that boot.
You'd have to build a special purpose trophy cabinet for Rogers' arm, Rose, I'm telling you.
My armpit is stinging. Another forearm by Jessica Troy. She's got him down to one knee. And Rogers catches the boot. This is big trouble. This is big trouble for Jessica Troy. Oh, look at that. Troy pulling Rogers out onto the apron. Very smart ring awareness there, knowing the ropes are in front of her. And another kick sending him to the outside. Still on his feet though, Chris. And look at Jessica Troy up onto the second turnbuckle now. She's going to fly a huge cross body, sending Rogers into the chairs here at the Pro Wrestling Academy. And she's got the big man off his feet for now. Again, she goes for that Fujiwara. Very smart. Rogers throwing chairs as people running for their lives at the Pro Wrestling Academy. They're fighting out into the staff here. This is crazy. Jackson Jess, the camera people there at the hard cam, got to be careful. They're fighting through to the gym area here.
We can just get a glimpse. Oh, that's a good shot there, Rose.
Look at this. The cameramen are having to move. Poor Jax is praying they don't get up on his stand. No, I just got this new camera, please. Oh, look out now. This is getting out of hand. Rogers has got Troy up on the camera deck. The cameraman's terrified. He's hugging those two cameras. They're like they're his children. Everyone's trying to stop Rogers. He's not going to pump and slam up here, is he? Oh, Jessica Troy just survives. Oh, she has sent Rogers backwards off the camera deck onto the hard concrete. Are you kidding me? Chris, that could have done permanent damage to Matt Rogers right there, falling back first onto the hard concrete.
Everyone's looking pretty concerned, Rose.
Yeah, everyone is stunned right now. You see cameraman Ben there trying to help. No, he's just going to film it. What a professional. As a count of 6 by referee Nick. Jessica Troy is trying to crawl back. I cannot believe the height that Rogers just fell back first. How is he getting to his feet? Jessica Troy is crawling for the ring. He's up. Chris, how does this man walk after that?
That's counted out, Rose. That's it.
That's a count out.
Have not met the referee's
They've run out of time.
10. Therefore, this match.
Rogers is furious about it.
Chairs are flying, Rose. That's a draw. The door is opening for the likes of Lyrebird, Luchi, and Matty Wahlberg as a result.
That is crazy. You're 100% right, Chris. Both on 7 points. That draw puts them both on 8. Rogers is furious. Jessica Troy has survived that.
I don't think that match went the way that either competitor wanted, Rose, and surprised there's not more serious injury with that back fall there from full force Matt Rogers.
There could be. He's walking it off at the moment, but Jessica Troy lives to fight another day. Wow, Chris, what a match. Could you ever expect something like that to happen? Matt Rogers falling back first on the concrete at the Pro Wrestling Academy.
That could have been cataclysmic, Rose. And sometimes you just worry about the competitors, and I'm glad that they're both on their feet because that was something a little bit more than the premiership at stake there, I think.
That's right, and we want to see them both well and fit for the season finale that's coming up next week. It's going to be a huge episode. We hope you all join us for that. But right now we have some more matches to get through in Block B. Chris, this is an interesting matchup. Two men that were hoping for more points in this premiership at this stage.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and will be contested under a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first.
Oh, look, he's unhappy.
Making his way to the ring, here's the leader of the Red Nation, the Red Commando, Jack Bonza!
I mean, no matter how angry he is, how good is that beard? Seriously.
That's just an awful look. No one in their right mind would sport that sort of facial hair.
It's fantastic. I love it.
It's been a bit of a journey for Bonza, hasn't it, Rose? Probably didn't want to come back. Kingsley drew him back. He came back a kinder, gentler Bonza. Didn't work. Now he's just pissed off.
Yeah, he seems a lot angrier.
And his opponent.
You're right. He had an interesting year becoming a father, wanting to settle down a bit. Was called back for this premiership, and I think it's fired him up even more because of some of these results. Here comes another true fighter in this premiership.
And dog lover.
I can't tell. One day it's real. It's real to me. Still real to me, damn it.
You mentioned Bonza's kid. That kid will be on a schedule,
Making
wouldn't
his
he?
way to the ring, representing
time
the
now.
Velocities,
You eat now.
the groovy gladiator, Jude, the Dude, London!
Yes. Little baby Bonza, he's already in a regime of 100 push-ups a day. The kid's going hard.
Jude the Dude, a card-carrying customer with the Generation Now t-shirt, Rose.
Oh, what a catch! What a catch! Is that tough stuff? The gorgeous man himself just caught the dog.
Very soft hands, Ricky South, Rose. Very soft hands.
Beautiful soft hands.
Terrific in the slips.
Where is Ugg? Wow, amazing. It's pretty much an empty Pro Wrestling Academy. Bonza still gets booed. Ooh. Living with your parents. How does he still get booed in an empty arena, Chris? How does that happen? Bonza is superhuman.
It's in the ether, Rose.
And we are underway here in Block B. This match, and Bonza out of there. Oh, look at this. Oh, he's taking the dog. Oh, he's punted.
No.
He's punted the dog. That's 2 points.
Come on. First of all, I think it's 6 in Aussie rules. And secondly,
What's Aussie rules?
get the RSPCA on the line. That is criminal.
Wow, that was a hell of a punt. The best punt in the premiership so far, I'd say. But that's going to fire up Jude the Dude. London sitting on 4 points.
When I heard Bonza was going to kick for touch, I never thought a dog would be involved.
It's getting quite close. Top of these brackets. As Bonza takes control on the ground here, Jude the Dude London. Jude gone through some turmoil in this premiership. We remember that match with Tree Hugger Luchi.
Yes, Luchi was suggesting that perhaps Jude the Dude was the minor member of the Premiership of the Velocities.
Yeah. Was that just to get into Jude's head in that match, you think, or do you reckon there's some truth behind that?
No, I don't think there's any truth behind it, but it certainly did get into his head. And Jude the Dude needs to grow because if there's a focus for the Velocities in 2021, it's got to be getting hold of those belts that they currently own as the PWA Tag Team Champions.
Absolutely. It's got to be a distraction for them. And once they get through this premiership, you better believe they're on the trail back to get those belts back. But right now, Jude the Dude's going to have to go through Jack J. Bonza to do any more damage in this tournament. 5 points up for grabs. Here's a pin by Jude. Smart technical ability there. Bonza rolling back into the headlock. And he's really grounded Jude the Dude so far in this match, which is smart. I mean, you've got to ground someone like Jude the Dude London. Speed Force and the Velocities, they're known to fly fast. And Bonza's quite aware of this. You know the history between Bonza Moretti and the Velocities.
Bonza was the last up winner against Lyrebird, Luchi Rose, whereas Jude the Dude, if memory serves me correctly, was the victim of another pump handle slam by full force, which is a terrible way to go out in 2020, I would have thought.
Here's a pin. Kick out at 2 by Jack J. Bonza, surviving there. Dude, London back in control. Wow, Bonza just sends him towards the ropes there. Nice hip toss there by Jude the Dude coming off the ropes. Beautiful head scissors, using the ropes to his advantage there again. He's so creative with his offense. And Bonza's feeling it right now. Go for the Elita drag here. This is such balance involved in this. Beautiful by Jude the Dude London. He's in control, flying into the corner. These elbows, Bonza is taking some damage here, Chris. But as we know with his match with Matt Rogers, he can take a beating. Look at this from Jude the Dude. Such a lovely handspring there into the double boots as well.
Look, he's feeding off the support of his Generation Now teammates out there in the ring.
100% right, he is. He's into the pin here. Beautiful kick out by Bonza, surviving. But you're right, he really feeds off the Generation Now movement, the mindset, whatever you want to call it. They're out here chanting against Bonza and giving him the intensity he needs. He's got him in the octopus here, right in the middle of the ring. This is where Jude wants to be. As Generation Now cheer him on. He's wrenching back on those fingers. Jack J. Bonza in a really tough spot here.
Yeah, the octopus certainly not teaching Jack Bonza anything other than the meaning of pain right now, Rose.
That's right.
Jude the Dude London is most comfortable when he plays this sort of hurry-up offense. So he just brings move after move. It's like a blur for the opponent. It just struggles to keep up, and Bonza is certainly in that category right now.
We've seen plenty of competitors in the Premiership slow down their matches to their advantage. Jude almost puts it into overdrive. He needs to go fast. Got to go fast. Off the ropes here. Bonza was caught, was ready for that. And that lariat to the back of the head has stopped Jude's momentum. Wow, massive powerbomb right on Jude's head. That's going to be it. How does he kick out of that one? Chris, that was brutal.
That was a powerbomb for the ages there, Rose.
What a terrifying thing. I've woken up in nightmares, hot sweats from being caught in a powerbomb by Jack Bonza.
You know what time it is, Rose?
What time is it?
It's the WrestlerMerch.com 5-minute warning time.
Beautiful, I love it. I get sad when matches don't make it to 5 minutes. Generation Now still on the outside, jeering Bonza. Just like Jude.
This is it.
Oh my goodness, he was going for the Napalm Thunder Driver there, and Jude the Dude has flipped him through and spiked him on his head there. We know what the Napalm Thunder Driver can do. It's the trigger that Bonza pulls. Ricky's out there trying to cheer on his brethren in Generation Now on the outside. But Bonza almost pulled off the Napalm Thunder Driver there, but Jude the Dude with a very creative reversal rolls Bonza through and spikes him on his own head.
Referee Xander administering the count. It's already up to 6, Rose.
We've already seen a count out here tonight. I mean, that was insane. That fall. He goes for the sling blade. Bonza reverses it into a pin. Wow, great technicality by Bonza there in the moment, but Jude will not let up. He is unrelenting. He's not going to win a strength battle against the General, though. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Into the powerbomb. Jude again with the kick to the head. Bonza catches the ankle into the ankle lock. He's got to be careful here, Jude. This is a bad spot. He scrambles for those ropes, but Bonza pulls him back. Jude is scrambling for any exit, and Bonza will not allow him to break this. He is going to wrench this ankle. Jude needs to be smart and tap here. He needs to be smart and tap. He's going to fight. How does he do it?
Tremendous courage, but he's pulled him away again.
Once again, Bonza, and he rolls through Jude into the pin, into the double stop. Wow. Bonza almost had the win multiple times there. How does Jude keep surviving? And once again, we see that leg damage, which is a popular theme here in the Premiership. You take the legs out of some of these big trees, they're not going to be standing at the season finale. And once again, Jude taking some damage on his leg there. Pushes Bonza away in the corner.
Period of this contest, Rose. There's no intervention from the sidelines as far as I can see.
There's no cameraman getting involved. Going for Vendetta. Misses and rolls through. Bonza up again, catches him. Wow! Hurricane Rana into the pin. And a kick out at 2 by Bonza. This is beautiful stuff by Jude the Dude. This here is the reason why he's one of my favourite competitors in this premiership. He's so explosive and creative. Oh, another kick to the head. Bonza taking a lot of damage here. Excommunicado by Jude the Dude. That could be it. Oh, just the kick out by Bonza. I thought that was it, Chris. Jude hits the excommunicado. I thought that was all she wrote.
London both bewildered and exhausted, Rose. The excommunicado for him is game over, and Bonza somehow is still in this contest. There's less than 2 minutes left.
Less than 2 minutes left, and Jude now has got to be thinking, what am I going to do to keep this big man down the springboard? And he's caught him! He's caught the ankle of Bonza, was almost playing possum. And Jude flips forward, sends Bonza to the outside. This is quick stuff. Look out, incoming! Jude the Dude with a huge suicide dive sends Bonza back into the chairs. He's back to his feet. Here comes another one. Bonza is just taking suicide dives to the face.
Turns out you can only live twice, Rose. That's incredible. 2 dives there from Jude the Dude. And is he loading up for a third here, or is he?
He is. He's gassed, though. Oh, Bonza's caught him.
Oh, no, he's not going to Thunder Drive him on the...
Napalm Thunder Driver on the outside!
Glory be, no.
Oh, my goodness. As Generation now are visibly stunned, a Napalm Thunder Driver on the outside. Oh, and that's it. Bonza has murdered Jude.
The winner of this match, Jack Bonza.
And Paris de Silva straight over to his brother in Velocities, looking after his teammate, Bonza. Man, when he does damage, he leaves marks.
Redefining brutality. Jack J. Bonza there, Rose.
And that was a beautifully hard-fought contest by both, but Bonza back on the winning leg. And we've got to get some medical staff out to look at Jude the Dude. The Silva can't believe it. I haven't seen Jude move once yet, Chris. Well, there he is. There's an arm move. He's grabbed the hand of Paris. That's good to see. That's a relief.
Yeah, I think he's okay, but a little bit of a sneer from Bonza on the way out. Just put a bit of cream on the top there.
That's right. Let's hear from Bonza now.
That was good. See, I've been working on my anger issues. Lost my temper against Jimmy Townsend, and it cost me, so kept my eye on the prize this time. Came away with the win. As I recognised last time, I am mathematically unable to win this tournament. So at this point, I would like to address something that I've been sitting on for a little while. Probably close to a year ago now, Matty Wahlberg released a promo stating that their generation now we conquer. They were tired of being held down. They were tired of not being given things. And you know what, for a minute there, I agreed with them. Yeah, the whole point of what we've been trying to do for years, what any great society does, we want something better for the next generation than what we had. So we built something that we knew we would not be able to be around for a long time to appreciate. But if we're holding them down, okay, I got an idea. Coliseum's coming up. Let's petition PWA to make every member of Coliseum a Generation Now guy. We could get Matty Wahlberg, Ricky South, my girl Jessica Troy, and who else? Sam Osborne. Oh wait, that was last year's Coliseum. Okay, well maybe you're getting the spots but you're not getting the promotion. We could create a show designed just to be about you guys, to get you guys the stage. We could call it something like, maybe we could start with Jessica Troy. We could call it All Eyes on Jess. Oh shit. We could do one for Wahlberg. Maybe Saturdays are for Wahlberg or Fridays are for the... Oh, shit. Do the prefects have their birthday party coming up? What about one for Ricky South? Oh, wait, we've all already done that before you made your complaint. Everything has been handed to you on a silver platter so far. We are doing everything we can to give it to you, and you still think you're being held down. Are you insane? I didn't understand why Mick Moretti wouldn't just fight Wahlberg when he asked for the fight. But I'm starting to come around. I understand now. It's not okay to just give you something because it turns you into a brat. It means that you expect everything to be handed to you. You don't have to work for anything. Moretti saw that, so he's making Wahlberg work for it. Moretti says it's not time. It's not time for him to get to fight Wahlberg yet. I can't win this tournament, but the whole reason I'm here is to stop Matty from winning it. And as Providence would have it, if I can win this match, I will stop him from going through to the final. I will prevent him from getting his match against Mick Moretti. But Matt, you don't need to worry. I'm not going to chuck a Luchi. I'm not going to run around. I'm not going to go for the draw. I am going to make you work for it. I am going to beat the out of you, and then I am going to pin you. I'll see you next week.
Wow, Chris. Well, I mean, you know, Jack J. Bonza has laid down the law here as we look back on that brutal Napalm Thunder driver that sent Jude out of that match. I know I'm supposed to be impartial here, but I've got to say it. I agree with the guy.
I don't know how he manages to turn every interview into a tirade against Generation Now, but he does.
No, thank you for the ice. I just need a second. Okay. Thank you. All right. Last round, I lost against Rogers. I already knew I was out. That didn't mean I wasn't going to spend the rest of my time in this tournament pouring my heart out into that ring. To be honest, I don't know what else to say next. I think I was out for at least a minute there, so I just need to go collect my thoughts before the final round.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for 1 fall. It will be contested under a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first.
Well, I hope someone back there checks on Jude. He was out cold for quite a period of time there, Chris. I hope he's going to be all right for the season finale.
I certainly hope so as well, Rose.
Here comes my boy, Big Fudge, Chris. He's had a great run at the beginning of this premiership. Stumbled a little bit recently, though. Hopefully the winter break.
That's what Big Fudge does.
Hopefully the winter break, the the summer break. We're in Australia, right?
Making his way into the ring.
The holiday break has helped him.
At 275 kilos from the Chocolate Factory, Big Fudge!
There he is, the big man, Chris. It's been heartbreaking to see his streak kind of drop off in this premiership, hasn't it?
It's been a tale of two premierships, Rose. It began with so much hope, aspiration, joy,
and his opponent.
And then it's gone a little bit south, no pun intended, since then.
Ever the optimist, Big Fudge. He's back after the New Year's break, ready to compete again in this premiership. But he has to go up against the dastardly, I'm going to say it, Lyrebird Luchi. He's done a lot of questionable things in this premiership to get where he is in the points.
Making his way to the ring, hailing from Bellingen, New South Wales, Lyrebird Luchi.
The real wild card heading into the season finale for me, Lyrebird Luchi. I haven't agreed with a lot of his methods and how he's gotten his points, but he has 7 points. He's sitting at the top half of Block B with a chance still to win it.
Some say dastardly, Rose. You say dastardly. Some have suggested cowardly in relation to Luchi's performance. But here we are, round 6, only one round before the season finale. And believe it or not, if Luchi wins this match, he leads the Block B outright, and it's his premiership right to lose.
Chris, did you notice that? He just unhooked one of the turnbuckles there. He's just released the ropes. I don't think referee Nick saw it. But once again, Luchi up to his tricks.
I guarantee referee Nick didn't see it, Rose, because if he did, he would have redressed the problem immediately. That's the type of guy referee Nick is.
Well, let's just keep that in the back of our mind. Straight into a butt punch, Big Fudge. Straight into the butt punch. It's over. It's over. Call
Happy
it, ref.
New Year.
That's what Fudge gave me for Christmas. Another one! Oh, lucky, he gets 2. One for each cheek, I'm guessing. And the sugar rush is Luchi's over the top. Suddenly all his tricks don't come into play when you get butt punched twice. Oh, super butt punch!
Freeze the trick.
That was crazy. The ring just shifted.
Luchi won't be sitting down for 2 weeks, Rose.
No solids.
Time, please.
Luchi needs a mic.
Fudge, I know we have a lot of anger between us, but I just want to take this time to tell you that I believe the better man became the sanitation commissioner.
Wow.
And maybe I was just jealous. Jealous because all I ever wanted was just a friend.
Don't we all?
That's sweet.
Could you do that for me, Fudge? Could you be my friend?
Oh, this is great. Say yes.
Luchi, I've always wanted to be your friend.
Oh, great. Oh, this is lovely. Best friends.
Then why are we wrestling?
I don't know.
We should be partying.
Yes, let's party. Let's do it.
Let's go out.
Oh,
Come on,
no.
let's party.
They're going to go party? I don't think Ivy's open.
Party.
Oh, it's a party. Is it? Oh, wow. What? Now it's a party.
I like the party.
Oh, look. Luchi's bought poppers. Now this is a party. Chris, why don't you ever throw me a party like this?
It's a really good party.
Wow, Fudge. What a great party, hey?
That's it?
Best party I've ever been to.
Yeah.
The best.
But you are the sanitation commissioner.
That's true.
You should probably clean this up.
Great point. It's a great point.
Such a big mess out here.
Yeah. It's the hardest job he's had to do yet.
Like a broom or something, or like a bin. Can you give me the bin, maybe?
I think we've got a bin close by. Sanitation Commissioner doing his job here.
Clean Academy is a happy academy, Rose.
Where it's 7 minutes left in this match, guys. Just letting you know. I think this sweep is going to take about 40 seconds. Chris, I think Luchi is trying to get a count out here. Someone needs to let Big Fudge know that the referee is counting currently, and he could be counted out. Someone tell Fudge he's going to get counted out. Oh, there you go. He's figured it out.
What are you trying to do, mister?
Nothing. I was just waiting for you to come back, Fudge.
Oh.
Wow. You're such a good friend, Luchi. Put it down, pal.
Oh, this is great. This is
Now let's wrestle. Yeah, wrestle. All right.
okay. That was like a fever dream. That entire thing.
Yeah, I assume you're a fan of Play School as well, Rose, if you're buying any of this.
I mean, you trying to tell me you wouldn't want to see a sitcom? Luchi and Fudge? Hang on, what happened?
I think I broke the ring.
Oh no,
Luchi, you're so clumsy. Don't worry, guys. I'm an expert. I can fix
he's
it.
not the turnbuckle commissioner. He's the.
It's really pretty. It's going to look really pretty when it's all over.
I fairly can feel like I'm in an episode of Sesame Street right now.
It's like season 1 of How I Met Your Mother. What's he doing? That's not how you fix a turnbuckle. Uh-oh, Luchi's got a chair. That's probably to fix the turnbuckle, right? And referee Nick's now trying to help. Hey.
Wait a second. This looks very suspicious.
Oh, he's perceptive. Oh, that's a nice friend thing to do. He's getting him a chair.
Great counter from Luchi there.
He's got 2 chairs. This is great.
Can I please get the microphone, please?
Again?
There's something I've actually been meaning to tell you, Fudge.
Did someone put something in my coffee? The whole world's looking a little different right now. It's a hard match to call, I can tell you that much.
I'm having a great time.
Yes, Luchi.
I love you.
That's beautiful.
Luchi. I love you too, man.
5-minute warning there by Wrestler Merch.
By the way, you've just been punked.
Oh.
Bushka!
Oh, Babushka by Ashton Kikucha! As Big Fudge has broken the seal. Oh, Luchi going for the chair shot. Again, he's chair shotted himself in the head off the ropes. Oh my goodness, what did I just say? No, Big Fudge has been caught with the chair, no. No, referee Nick, what are you doing? Oh no. I don't think Fudge knows what an insult is. Oh no, referee Nick. Wow. Big Fudge has been disqualified.
The winner of this match by disqualification, Lyrebird, Luchi.
Chris, can you wrap that match up for me real quick? One sentence. No? Okay, neither can I.
That is the equivalent of the roundabouts in Canberra, Rose. You never know where to get on or get off, and they're never ending.
Oh, get me off. As Luchi gets another 2 points, sitting proud in Block B.
Wow, I'm confused.
Luchi, as we are 1 week away from the season finale, the final round of the PWA Premiership. Lyrebird, Luchi, and Jessica Troy are going to go one-on-one. This could decide Block B, Chris. This is how important this matchup is. And Lyrebird, Luchi sitting pretty.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. And it will be contested under a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first.
Bringing out to Jack there, bringing in the main event of tonight. Matty Wahlberg on 6 points, Jimmy Townsend on 4. Wahlberg needs a win here and he needs it bad.
Now, a little bird told me, Rose, that Jimmy Townsend did it pretty well on his exams.
Yes, he's done well, but you know, he's still
Making his way
using
to the
those
ring
schoolboy
from
ways.
Snots College, representing the prefects, Jimmy Townsend.
He's stitched his shirt back together there as well, Chris. A Generation Now show. I guess they don't have extras, and his shirt got ripped last round.
I think he got a distinction.
And his opponent.
A distinction in home economics. Do they still have home economics?
Yeah. I heard he's good at cooking class.
All right. Sanity is restored.
Oh, here we go.
Now we're back in the elite class of PWA. And here is the lecturer himself, the 21st century success story,
Super Bowl, baby.
Matty Wahlberg.
Tom Brady. When I need a win, I win.
Someone really should tell him Tom Brady doesn't play for that team anymore.
It's in the Buccaneers now, correct?
No, you know what? No one tell him.
Hailing
Wahlberg.
from Summer Bay, the 21st century success story, Matty Wahlberg.
Matty Wahlberg, Chris, a lot has been talked about him in this tournament. We know he can win big tournaments just like Coliseum. He's got to be a huge threat heading into the season finale. But he needs a win here badly.
It's not badly, Rose. He just needs a win because if he doesn't get it, he's gone.
Listen, he needs it badly.
If he wins, he joins Troy and Rogers on 8 points, 1 point shy of Lyrebird. Luchi setting up a cataclysmic final round in Block B in our season finale.
It's going to be massive. If Wahlberg gets a win here, you've got 4 people contending.
I'd also like to issue an apology. That's the second time I've used the word cataclysmic during this episode.
Strong words, Chris. Oh, the circle game. He's caught him early. Wahlberg knows the rules. A free shot for Jimmy. The thing about Jimmy Townsend is, even though, like you said, he has graduated school, he's still holding on to a lot of his schoolboy ways. It seems to be the divide between him and Preston right now.
Well, it's what he knows, Rose, and a lot of people often say that school days were the best days of their lives.
Yeah. But what I've noticed about Jimmy in this tournament is that a lot of people in PWA have figured out his tricks. I feel like a lot of people know how to reverse the circle game now. There's a noogie.
Yeah. They've got
But look at that, reversed. Reversed into blows. This is what I'm talking about. I feel like, the schoolboy's a whole different thing. No one kicks out of the schoolboy.
Sure. But, some of the other weapons in the arsenal, most people are wearing nipple guards now.
Yep. Well, except for Wahlberg.
Except for Wahlberg, didn't get the memo.
Ow, that hurts. He's got massive nipples. Do you know this? Oh, there's the chop by Wahlberg.
By the way, I hope your school days were the best days of your life because you've got a pretty miserable existence right now.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I hated every minute of school. I despised it. I've never been happier than I am right now, which says a lot about me. You know why? Because guys that look like Wahlberg would beat me up every day. That's why.
With good reason.
And look at this. He's really incensed Jimmy here. Making fun of his schoolboy ways has kind of sent Jimmy wild here. He won't stop. Oh, look at that. He's caught him, though. Rolls through, and Wahlberg's a little surprised.
Oh, he likes it.
Yeah, that's what he wants. Take this a bit more seriously.
Well, he wants this sort of enthusiasm, energy, and application from members of Generation Now, Rose. It's almost a bit of master and pupil going on here.
It does. It does. I feel like he's trying to maybe teach Jimmy a lesson here about taking this stuff a little bit more seriously. You've got to grow up at some point. And Wahlberg, so confident, so comfortable in these tournaments, but I'm surprised that he's only on 6 points. It says a lot about how good Wahlberg is, that I'm surprised about having 6 points in a tournament where he's faced people like Matt Rogers in huge blowout matches.
I have to say, there might have been a bit of shampoo and conditioner in Jimmy's Christmas stocking because that mane is looking lustrous today.
Silky smooth.
Really good.
Is. Maybe he's born with it. Here's a pin by Matty. Kick out of 2 by Jimmy Townsend. As Wahlberg has been the leading voice in Generation Now all the way through the back end of 2020. It's the last time I'm going to bring up that year. Wahlberg telling Jimmy to fight here. Get back on your feet and throw the punches.
I have a unique description of 2020 for you, Rose.
Yeah, go on.
Unprecedented.
Unhinged. As Wahlberg's got Jimmy in a precarious spot here. Oh, is this a bit of Moretti?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, he's so bad at it. Oh, and Moretti's in the crowd. In the crowd applauding such creative offense.
They are aching to get their hands on each other, Rose, in a ring legitimately.
Well, Wahlberg wants his hands on Mick Moretti. Here's a pin, a kick out of 2 by Jimmy. Wahlberg wants his hands on Moretti. Moretti seems quite content and making Wahlberg work for it.
Let's not forget that Jimmy Townsend beat Jessica Troy last up, Rose, which was a surprise victory.
Yeah, it was.
And I think it created mixed emotions in Jimmy as well.
But this goes back to what Bonza was saying about... This goes back to what Bonza was saying about these Generation Now people complaining that they haven't been given anything. Matty Wahlberg, the Coliseum champion, complains he's not given enough. As Jimmy Townsend's trying to take control of Wahlberg here. Because we also remember Matt Wahlberg getting a win over Jessica Troy, if I remember it correctly. Other way around, Jessica Troy, excuse me.
Yet again, you don't remember it correctly, Rose.
All right, don't be mean. I'm fragile after Christmas, okay?
Yeah.
Again, here comes the jaw-jacking from Wahlberg.
Your games aren't going to work forever. Yeah,
Schoolboy games aren't going to work forever. That's right, I'm getting flashbacks to that match now with Jessica Troy. What a barnstormer.
It's turning into a bit of a beatdown here, Rose, as Wahlberg lecturing with his fists.
An argument could be made. An argument could be made as the Wrestler Merch 5-minute warning rings out that Wahlberg needs to stop focusing on other things like his contemporaries and focus on his own victories, and he'd have more points. I mean, who decided he's the leader?
You did, from what I can tell.
No, I didn't.
It seems like a democracy. There's very strong voices in Generation Now, and they're all heard. Be they Kingsley, Tough Stuff Ricky South, Sam Osborne.
Look at this. Wahlberg asked for this. He said, show your heart. And this is what Jimmy Townsend is doing right here. Showing his heart. The guy has so much heart. He just needs to figure out where he stands in the ring. That was a hip toss neck breaker there by Jimmy Townsend. Very creative. Back to the nipples. Oh my God! A German nippleplex? I don't know what to call that. Into the butterfly suplex. Jimmy Townsend is on a roll here, Chris. Wahlberg's in trouble with the pin. And as we see, Jimmy Townsend has had some crazy victories in this tournament, beating Jack J. Bonza. If he can take out Bonza, he can take out Wahlberg. Oh, and there's the kick by Wahlberg that just stops that momentum. I stand corrected. Cameraman Ben there, very handsome locks as well on the outside, getting the great angles. Hits a pin. Maybe Jimmy and Ben share the Maybelline. He says game time. I think he's going for the posterizer. Oh, Jimmy was through into the scoreboard. It's over. Oh, he goes into the triangle choke. Oh, that is so smart by Wahlberg to quickly reverse that into a triangle choke. He knows no one kicks out of the scoreboard, and Jimmy almost had him right there. Here come the elbows. Jimmy Townsend is in a world of trouble now as Wahlberg can just wrench back on this. Use gravity to choke the air out of Jimmy Townsend. He's waning as referee Xander checks, and that's it. Townsend is out.
He's the master innovator, Matty Wahlberg. He felt the scoreboard went locked in. He just reversed it into the triangle choke. He gets the 2 points he desires. He gets the 2 points he wanted. He got the 2 points he needed, Rose. Wahlberg remains alive in Block B.
I'm clutch too, right? I'm clutch.
As he looks over, Moretti sitting next to Bonza, his opponent in the season finale. The nations are there to watch. And Bonza singling the Napalm Thunder Driver there like he's going to do that to Wahlberg next week and pull him out of this tournament. Wahlberg picks up Jimmy Townsend after that lesson.
Warm applause from his Generation Now teammates.
Jimmy Townsend, another valiant effort for him, but taking a bit of punishment there. Chris, as we see Jimmy make his way to the back, I've got to ask you, do you think he learned something in that match?
I think he's learned something all Premiership, Rose, and that is that he needs to evolve. The schoolboy ways, they have their limits.
Let's hear from Jimmy Townsend now after that match.
That's what I needed. I didn't win. But I feel I proved myself more than I have in this whole tournament. Matty is someone who I look up to so much, and that was the motivation that I needed to carry me through to the last round. And I know I've only got one person left, and that's Full Force. And if you would ask me a few weeks ago, I would have run away. But I'm not going to do that now, because that's all I needed. That's the confidence I needed. Because Full Force, I'm not going to run away from you. I'm going to wear the Gen Now flag on my back, and I'm going to run straight at you. And I am going to beat you. Full Force.
Jimmy Townsend seemed to have learned a lot from that match, and like he said, fear is not in his repertoire anymore. And next week, in the season finale, the final round, Jimmy Townsend and Full Force Matt Rogers will face off. Can Jimmy stand up to Rogers in the ring and maybe hurt his Premiership Finals chances?
Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Tom Brady, Damian Lillard, Matty Wahlberg. When I need a win, I win. I come in clutch. I'm not worrying about the rest of the bracket. I'm not worried about Luchi or Rogers or Jess Troy. I'm worrying about me. The only way that I can at least give myself a shot of winning is by beating Bonza. This is game 7. And I've heard what Bonza's been saying, yeah? He keeps saying, Gen Now, we're brats. He keeps saying, we gave you so much and you still complain. But that's where I think differently, Bonza. I don't think you gave us anything. I think we took it. It's this small group of people in Gen Now that is in this academy 4 or 5 nights a week, that's in the gym every night, that's watching tape, that's out at that ring, supporting the rest of the Gen Now guys. I don't see you guys out supporting each other. You didn't give us our talent. You didn't give us our work ethic. You gave us a platform, right? Well, you know what we did? When that platform was handed to us, we raised the bar and we made you raise it too. I have never in my life beaten a nation, But I see no better time than Game 7, PWA Premiership. Everything on the line. Jen now on my back. Bonza, I cannot wait.
Strong words there by Matty Wahlberg heading into the season finale. Chris, next week is the season finale. And how about this for a matchup? Wahlberg v. Bonza. This could decide whether Wahlberg gets to see Moretti potentially in the final.
I'm salivating, Rose, at the prospect, but Wahlberg is so right. Generation now, it's talent plus the work
At 100%.
that gets them where they are.
And as we look at Block B going into the season finale, Lyrebird, Luchi, who would have thought? Top of the table.
Say it again.
Lyrebird, Luchi, top of the
Wow.
table, 9 points. Matt Rogers and Jessica Troy and Matty Wahlberg all behind them on 8 points. Jack J. Bonza on 5. Jimmy Townsend and Big Fudge both sharing 4 points, and Jude the Dude London on 2 points. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us for another episode of the PWA Premiership, and we will see you next week. Tell your friends, tell your family, it is the season finale, baby.